Hello to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. Club. What a glorious day we have today. Saturday, autumn, the sky is blue, the sun is out, and Sydney is at its absolute best. We just recently enjoyed and celebrated Greek Independence Day, the 200th anniversary of Greek Independence Day. And during these times are the times that I reflect and think about all of my forefathers, my parents, my grandparents, my elders who courageously decided to leave their homeland, leave their families, and make that monumental trip to come to the other side of the world to begin their new lives as Australians and living in Sydney. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but down here at Darling Harbour we have a huge monument to all the migrants who came to Australia, and it's called the Welcome Wall. And on this welcome wall are thousands of names of migrants who came to Australia to call it home. And I recall back in 1999 when my mother was ill with terminal cancer, this wall was being set up, was being built, and I missed the deadline. I missed the deadline for adding my parents' names to it. But I wrote a letter to the organisers, and I explained the situation, that my mother had only just been diagnosed with a terminal illness, and she was only expected to live 6 months. And I pleaded with them to be able to include my parents' names on the first batches of these plaques that were etched and created, and I got the thumbs up. Thank God they heard my case, and I can come down here and I can see the name of my father and my mother. And I remember bringing my mother down here, even though she knew that she was terminally ill. I remember bringing her down here, and she was just so happy. She was so happy, and she put her fingers like this, and she ran her fingers across her name and felt satisfaction that in one way, shape or form that she was going to live on in memory here in Australia. And just below here I've also got my father-in-law's name, my mother-in-law, my father, mother, and so the whole family here is celebrated as the elders. So on Greek Independence Day, I do pay homage to my elders, past and present, and thank them for the decisions, for the sacrifices that they've made to make my life, and not only my life, but my children's lives, much better. And to also create a foundation for future generations to be able to live in this country and to prosper through investment and of all the time and money that my parents were able to accumulate, and what I've been able to try and supplement as well over the years. So the call to action to each and every one of us is that if you don't have your parents' names on this board, if your parents or grandparents were your elders, then one thing you may want to do is to etch their names, indelibly etch their names into this wall, so that future generations will be able to come down here and to see who their elders were, who their ancestors were, and to thank them for making, as I said before, that big decision to leave the comfort of home, the comfort of their culture, the comfort of their families, the comfort of their religion, the comfort of their country, the comfort of their friendships, and come here and start afresh. It would have been difficult to be 20 years of age or older and having to come to a new country, to learn a new language, to learn a new way of living, and basically to work really, really hard. My parents worked 7 days a week for most of their lives. I don't ever remember going on holidays with my mother and father. I may have gone places with my father, I may have gone places with my mother, but for us all to go together and to spend weeks or days together was just out of the question, because we ran businesses, we had commitments, and things were tougher then. Interest rates were 15%, 20%, unlike today where the interest rates are 0.1%, and people still find a way to complain. So thank you very much for joining me on this magic episode of Jim's 5am Club. And let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I'm well, and I feel absolutely great. To my friends and family, stay committed, stay connected, stay relevant, and most importantly, let's remember that this country is God's country. Everybody is entitled to a place in this land called Australia and this planet called Earth. There is no entitlement for any particular people, regardless of how long we've been here. We need to continue day by day to add value, to create, and to be part of the fabric of this wonderful country, and to not, as I said before, live with expectation of things that other people need to give us, but to build our own future, to build our own wealth, and to cement our place in this wonderful country. Anyway, thank you very much, and we'll chat again. I'll be coming to you again from a different location with a different message, and wish you all the very best on this wonderful Saturday. And I'm off to the fish markets now, so take care and bye for now. But incidentally, my parents, so for my children, grandchildren, and any other future generations who come across this vlog, my parents' name, my in-laws and my parents, is on plaque number 8 on the second column, and they're the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, about the 22nd. Let me just count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. On row number 19, and row number 20. Take care, yasas, and bye for now.